Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a very important topic for today's show, in which it is uh, do not get too relaxed just because things started to go well. So let's get right into this. You know, um, people have this tendency that, uh, when things are hard for them and then they work getting past through all those problems, and uh, they come to a point to where things started to go well for them. People get this thing in their head saying like, okay, all the bad part is done. Now you could just put your feet up and relax and do nothing and whatever. No, you can't do that. No, no, no. You can't be quote unquote falling asleep at the wheel. You can't be doing that. Okay, when things start to go well, now that is the time when you got to really bust your buns and work even harder to get through the rest of the other issues that you got to get through. Okay, and I'll give you a perfect example. Uh, November 7th, which was just a few days ago, right? Uh, there were many local elections throughout the United States, and the Democrats won the major majority of those elections. Okay? And yes, the Republicans did win some of those elections. They won some, but the Democrats won much more than the Republicans did. And with that being said, our elected officials up in Washington, D.C., especially the Democrats, they can't be saying to themselves, okay, you know what? The hardest part is over. We could just kick back, relax, and do nothing. No, you can't. You cannot have that mentality. No. Now is the time that you gotta take your hand, shove it up where the sun don't shine, pluck out your brain, start to use intelligence, and do your job. Get the work done. There's much more work to get done that needs to get done. You can't dilly-dally and dawdle. No, you can't do that. You can't have that mindset, especially since next week, next Friday, ladies and gentlemen, November 17th, that is the deadline for the next government shutdown. And uh, the elected officials, especially the Democrats, they can't have the mentality of saying, you know what, if we go into a government shutdown, only the Republicans are going to look bad. No, that is not the truth. That is not the truth. That is the furthest thing from the truth. If there's ever a government shutdown, everybody across the board loses. And it looks bad on both sides of the aisle. Both major parties, Democratic and Republican, both look bad if there's ever a government shutdown. So neither major party can afford a government shutdown, especially going into next year, especially since there's another really big major election at the end of next year, in November of next year. So neither major party can afford a government shutdown. Okay, so it's time to, you know, uh, um, really get to work now. Now is the time you got to work triple hard. Okay, and get things done. Get things done. Don't dilly dally and dawdle and just kick back and relax and think you have nothing, no more work to do and whatever. There's a lot more work that needs to get done. Get it done. And that's all there is to it. So, especially since there is a government shutdown looming at the end of next week, get the work done. Point blank. Make your compromises in everything. Be professional. Be professional. Seriously. And think about what's good for all of America. And what that means is no government shutdown. Seriously, no government shutdown. A government shutdown means everybody suffers all across the board. End of story. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys could check out all the items on there. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. And you guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.